Well, we put Corey Miller, our great sportscaster in the Channel 5 Sports Department, to work tonight for our weather impact alert coverage. And he is live tonight in Arnold, where there has been a lot of damage. Right, Corey?
Mike, if I'm out covering this damage, you know it is bad, and it is definitely bad here in Arnold. We're coming down I-55. You usually see Fox High School lit up on the left. It wasn't. Nothing was lit up. All the power was out. Signs were completely flattened. A Drury Inn sign right off I-55 there in Arnold hanging as you walk past. Pretty much all the signs are like that, including this one on Old Lee May Ferry Road. I'm going to step out. Jimmy's going to get a picture of this tractor sign that is just completely wrenched sideways, showing the power of the wind. Now, we are here on Old Lee May Ferry Road, like I said, and we can't go any farther because, as you can see, maybe in the distance, it's pretty far down there, there's a downed power line across the road. We've already seen 2 fire trucks come zooming this way to presumably go, help people and take care of business, and they can't go any further because this is stretched all the way across Old Lee May Ferry Road here. Cars just have to keep turning around because it is definitely not safe to go any further than that. The damage here is just everywhere. We've seen everything from signs blown down, trees everywhere, decks off the houses over here, and we even saw a guardrail on the side of the road kind of all twisted up in a way a guardrail should definitely not be looking, and definitely not how I've ever seen one. So down here in Arnold, definitely a ton of storm damage. We gotten a lot of reports of roofs off houses. We stopped and talked to a police officer. Couple different neighborhoods definitely dealing with some water coming in, probably from their roofs being blown off. It was raining incredibly hard here until about, I don't know, 10 minutes or so probably, Jimmy. It's just, there's a lot of damage here. Folks are going to be cleaning this up for a long time, but definitely stay safe. If this power line is down here across Old Lee May Ferry Road, I can tell you it's definitely not the only one. It's probably like this all over the place down here in Arnold.
Oh, certainly. Oh, so you did a great job setting the scene in the Arnold area. What about getting there? What did you see along the way?
It was raining very hard while we were coming down here, so I couldn't, tell a whole lot out the window. But the biggest thing was the signs, the big green signs on the side of the highway. A lot of those totally bent the other direction once we got closer to Arnold, and we've got an emergency vehicle coming up right alongside us where this power line is going to be down here. But getting here, it was a little bit treacherous because of the rain, but the wind seemed to have stopped by then, at least, thankfully.
All right, Corey, be careful.
All right, let's go now to Brent Summelman. We have reporters all over the bi-state. They are checking out the damage as the storms have finally passed through. Corey Miller is in Arnold, and he's seeing some new damage that we have not yet seen tonight. Corey.
Yeah, Mike, I'm in Shelley Manor here in Arnold, and just everywhere you look is devastation. I'm going to get out of the way because this is a garage fully collapsed onto a car, and that's just a striking sight in itself. But we're going to walk over here to this next garage, which is just completely blown out. The side wall is not even there anymore. It looks like this pretty much all the way down this street. The fire department has been coming through, making sure everybody's all right, kind of clearing the roads and whatnot. I caught up with one of the younger residents in the area. He told me what he saw.
We got the alert, and then we went into my basement, and we heard a bunch of noises, like crashing. And after about, I would say, 15 minutes, we went upstairs, and we saw our blinds and windows caved in. And we went outside and saw trees in the road, and just a bunch of commotion.
Just walking around, everybody that we've come in contact with has seemed to be all right. There are almost no windows intact, I can tell you that. Pretty much all the windows have been blown off. There's roofs in the street here in Shelley Manor and Arnold. Just destruction pretty much everywhere you look.
Corey, was this from the other spot that you were at?
This is about 10 minutes, I think, Jimmy. Yeah, about 10 minutes. We're right near Simpson Elementary here in Arnold. We haven't seen, down power lines, but there is no power at this location. So pretty much everywhere we've gone in Arnold, it's kind of looked like this.
All right. Thank you, Corey. Live from Arnold.
And this morning, we're going to look at some people who were taking cover for many hours. As people all across the bi-state were dealing with this massive damage. Take a look at the destruction here. This is in Jefferson County.
Absolutely shocking. Our Corey Miller shows us the damage in Arnold and the days of cleanup that are still ahead for the folks there.
Just about every way you looked in Arnold, Missouri on Friday night, you saw destruction, from when you entered town on I-55 to this Jury Inn where half of the sign is still hanging and the other half now resides in the parking lot. To the neighborhoods around town, it was just destruction. We were in one neighborhood where roofs were blown off the houses. Pretty much every window was blown out in the neighborhood, and garages collapsed on top of cars. We did see the neighborhood coming together, everybody helping each other, and thankfully we did not hear of any serious injuries. But one thing is for certain, there is going to be a lot to clean up come Saturday morning. Reporting in Arnold with photographer Jimmy Hummel, I am Corey Miller, 5 on your side.